Hello all, it's Locutus here. So this is Subnautica, a game that I started a couple of weeks ago. I've been preparing for this mission that I'm about to go on today for a couple of days now. I'm just getting the Cyclops, which you can see here, my submarine, and the prawn suit, which I've got down in here, up to where I wanted it to be. There are likely to be a lot of spoilers in this, so if you haven't played Subnautica yet, it's a very event-based, and the reveals are really important, so probably don't really want to continue watching if you haven't already. Okay, this is also my first time I've ever done a recording of any games that I played. I just wanted to try it out, see what it looked like, and yeah, hopefully you guys get some fun out of this as well. I'm sure my friends will. They have been making fun of how long I have taken to get to this point. So I've sunk about 3 days of game time into playing up to this point, and many of them had finished well before then. Okay, so just going to make sure I've got all the equipment that I need. Yep, more than enough power cells in case I run out of power in either my prawn suit or the Cyclops. I think everything else is good to go. Yep. Alrighty, let's do this. Okay.
Powering up.
They've spent a lot of time and putting a lot of great detail into everything to do with this game, from the voices to all of the you know, the world. Everything's just fantastic. Okay, so today what I'm doing is I'm going to a trench that I discovered a while ago. But it's got some. I just realised that further down in the trench, under some of the acid, there's some resources that I've been looking to try and get for a while, to sort of further allow me to upgrade and progress further in the game. That's one of the things that the game is just so good at, in sort of locking you out of new areas and everything by forcing you to get specific resources from specific areas to be able to upgrade your equipment and yeah, be able to move into new areas and build new things. So it's just down here to the southwest. Oh, must have hit a little fish. Yeah, because there's nothing on the sonar. Okay, so here's the trench. See it just down here. The vision's not very good at all from the driving part of the Cyclops, which is why you've got... Actually, that's not it. Still a fair way from it. Don't mind me. So we're heading to this trench down to the southwest of where my base is. Don't tell me I'm lost already. Actually, I think it's further over here to the right a little bit. So I haven't played much with the Cyclops yet. I found it, so you get a smaller submarine to start off with, and it's much more maneuverable than this. So I found this very heavy and unwieldy to be an understatement, as how difficult it is to drive this. Okay, so the plan is, just need to get a little bit lower down. We're going to drive to the end of this trench. Hopefully I can see it. and then we're going to drop down. Okay, so here's the top of the ship. Okay, we can see a little bit better from here. Then we're going to drop down and drop the prawn suit on the floor. Then I'm going to bring the ship back up, and we are going to swim down to the prawn suit that I've dropped on the floor, and then use the prawn suit to walk into the cavern system. Okay, so now that it's gone dark, it's very hard for me to see where I am. I wanted to be at the end of this chasm. This is not the chasm. Don't think. Oh yeah, I think it is actually. So it's very dark out here. I've also got like just this very basic sonar that tells me if there's enemies. I've also got a warning here saying that I'm going to crash at the back. That makes sense from how close I was to that. So, sorry, this is probably really boring. I am just going to wait till it gets light so I can actually see where I am. So definitely do not want to drop the prawn suit into the wrong part of this trench. So I'm just going to come up to the surface so we don't just sit in the darkness. Yeah. Okay, so we can see the these are all of my bases and the rocket ship that I've got set up. So this is directly under where I am right now, standing.
Short-range scans show a cave system rich in fossilized remains beneath this area.
Thank you, that is exactly where I am heading, so that's good news. Maybe we are sort of in the right place. Just slowly down. Not going to hit anything. Okay, good. Just can't see anything. Okay, so that does look like the edge of the bridge to our bottom right just here. Just don't want to get too far forward because there are some baddies out there. Really can't see anything, and I've just hit on the right. Okay, let's see what we can see. Nothing really. Still don't really want to go down yet. I mean, at this range, the light's probably not going to penetrate very far anyway. There's just a, I noticed when I was looking at the, doing the reconnaissance for this, that there was a rock that was very clear where I wanted to start diving. Oh, that helps. Didn't have my lights on, lol. I'm just trying to keep inside of the edge of this trench here on the left, because I'm pretty sure it leads to this big pillar of a rock that I'm looking for here. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely the trench that we want to be in. I just want to make sure we're in the right spot in it. Okay. So this was seriously supposed to be very quick. Fly out here, find the right point and just go straight down. It's proving to be a lot more difficult than that. Okay, so I'm actually in the trench now. You can see the rock caverns on either side. Oh gosh. It's a baddie I was hoping to try and avoid. I'm gonna go up. So it's kind of like a teleporting guy who can teleport me out of the cabin. Yeah, we're likely to hit these things on the side now. See the sunlight coming in now. Okay, looking good, looking good. Okay, so I have got completely 100% turned around in there in the dark. We want to be at the opposite end. At least we can see where we are now. Alrighty. Seen that one piece of metal a number of times now. As you can see, this is very difficult to drive. Okay, I'm going to get a bit further down so I can actually see where I'm going in terms of the trench, because you can see up here is sort of nothing to be able to see. Okay. Yep, so that's the pillar I was looking for before. If it hadn't been dark, I probably could have found it. Okay. Rightio. So, let's do this. So we're just going to try and go straight down and miss everything. Just going to come back into the cockpit. Okay, so it's giving us a warning on the back and there. I'm just going to come forward a little bit, see if we can get through. No, that's not what I wanted to hit. Okay, back to the camera. What are we hitting? So that's on top. This is the one at the back. Oh yeah, we're going to hit that. Oh well. We did come close on all accounts. On the front as well. Okay, so here we go into this chasm. So my AI is lovely and I love her as well, but she was telling me that this chasm fits all of the hallmarks for horror for humans. Well, 7 of the 9. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so this will do. We're going to get out and get into our prawn suit, and then I'm going to drive the ship back up to the surface where it should be safe. Excellent.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Man, those voices are so cool. Okay, just need to have something to eat. You can see on the bottom left, my water and health is running out. So, which is why we've got these lovely plants here to eat. Alright, back to the surface. Given that we hardly hit anything, I think we should be fine just to go straight up. Okay, that's probably far enough, because I'm going to have to swim back out, remember? So, that'll do. There's no beasties that appear here. Okay. So probably just need to turn on my prawn suit so I can find it again on the map. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so the prawn suit's kind of like a robotic mech. Not sure I'm going the right way here, but that could be good for a laugh too. So it's got kind of like a rocket jump, and I've also got a grappling arm attached to it. So this is definitely one way into the cave system. Let's just try that. So we're going to start picking up some of this uranite. Just trying to get away from that guy. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so here we are going down. So, kind of didn't realize how absolutely awesome on my little the little Seamoth little submarine that you get. The you've got a sonar that's just awesome. Allows you to sort of see all of the topography of the cave in front of you. But it looks like I've actually finally ended up kind of where I wanted to be. So I was in the acid that I wanted to be. I haven't actually tested the suit yet, but it looks fine, which is good. Okay, so that was the whole point of me bringing the prawn suit down here, was to be able to get into this acid, because I did see sort of further down that there were sort of minerals and stuff in the acid that looked like they were of high value. This is not one of them. This is just limestone. Okay. There's also a whole bunch of really nasty beasties in here too. Okay, so my suit's not taking any damage. This is brilliant. Okay, so these are progressively getting a little bit deeper. None of these minerals yet. Woo! So this is some sort of acid. Can't really see any of the baddies, which is good. Hopefully I haven't drawn attention to myself. Yeah, so it looked like as you got further down there was like more and more of these minerals, but I haven't seen any yet. So another really cool thing about the game is the sort of mood music. Looks like I'm stuck under one of those. The the crafting system in this is fantastic as well. So there's a very vast array of materials that you need to gather, but because of the way that it sort of progresses you slowly through those different things that you need to be getting, it becomes very intuitive about what you need to build different things, which I think has been a problem for a lot of other games in the past. Here we go. Let's have a look what's down here. Gold. So you can get a drilling claw for this. What is that? You can get a drilling claw for the prawn suit, which allows you to drill big outcrops like this, but you can only equip 2 arms, obviously, because it's only got 2 arms, and so I decided to go with the grappling hook just in case it got stuck down here. That looks like an egg, maybe. Cool. Okay, so that I've just picked up. Oh, it's in the back of my. It's in the back of the prawn suit. Is a sulfite, I think. It's the next level of stuff. Is definitely. That is one of them that I need to make the next level of upgrades, and so you can take your ship to deeper depths and to get maybe I did need the drilling claw. Oh no, here's some more. Awesome. Crystalline sulfur, not sulfite. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the crafting system is very intuitive. I love it. The game's so completely immersive. I really could do with some nickel. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back down here. You mustn't need the grappling hook to get in and out of here. Thought you might. So you can't swim around outside of here, outside of the prawn suit, because it's like acid and it burns. I tried when I saw this stuff down here and like almost killed myself. Should have made a video of that. That would have been hilarious. Okay, just got to keep an eye on my power and my other stats like food and water. I mean, I brought some food and some water with me, but we prefer not to use that if we don't have to. Okay, here we are. That's the end of that one. Okay, kind of feel like we just walked around in a circle there, but I'm not sure, so we're going to come to the left here now. Yeah, another nickel deposit, so we'll come down here with the drilling claw. Just want to try and get as much of this crystalline sulfur as we can, because I know that we need that. Is that another nickel deposit? Yeah, damn it. Alright, let's go. Some gold. Okay, I feel like this... no. Cool. So I've been all through here. Awesome. I haven't got the map turned on for the Cyclops. Where have I parked? So I parked out that way. Okay, so where to now? I'm pretty sure I've been down all these already. Not up here, it would appear though. Oh, you hear that? That's one of these spider beasties. I don't think I've been down here actually. If I have, I missed these. So that's more gold. When you first find gold in this, you think that, oh my gosh, gold, amazing. It's a very common resource on this planet, I think. More nickel ore. I find it pretty disorienting down here. And also, without sort of having sonar or anything like that on these ships, it makes it quite difficult to sort of see where you're going. So like, you look down here and you can sort of see the bottom, but like, it's not great. So left or right, I think I came in there. All these gold deposits are putting me off. Oh, maybe in here. Really want to know what these are. Yeah, it's one of the beasties. not much I can do about it in this. I can't really run away. So it did some damage. It took 5 damage there. So there's a really big dude on one side of these, those bones, and I just want to make sure I don't end up on the wrong side, because he is likely to be able to do a lot of damage. Okay. Don't think I've been down here either, or if I have, I've missed this stuff. What is that? Uraninite crystal. Wow. So the only use I've been able to find for the uraninite yet is making a nuclear reactor, but I don't know, everything seems to be pretty well powered with all of the non-finite resources, so like solar power, and you get a bioreactor which converts biomass material into energy, and so those are the things that I've been relying on, and I have not needed to build anything else. Okay. So I think we're going to start heading back now because I'm half out of water. So hopefully I can see if I can figure out how to get out of here. I did not pay any attention as I was coming in, how to get out. Okay, but we've got a icon for the Cyclops, which is down this way. Which is good, because I was about to say I think we go the complete opposite way. So where is that guy? Hope he's not up here. Yeah, he is. See that there? That's bad news. So I think I'm going to try and go round to the right here. I don't think he comes past these bones. There's something about him he doesn't like, thank God. Because I certainly would not be able to outrun him in this. Okay, so much nickel all over the place down here. So there's a couple of exits to this cavern, and I'm thinking this one must have been the one I came in. Whoa. Totally planned to come in that one, which was good. But coming in these routes up here, there are these spiders that can fire EMPs, which knock out all of your energy, obviously, as an EMP would imply. So kind of want to avoid them as well. This grappling hook's been super good. Just trying to keep an eye out for these spiders so I can avoid them. I can hear them. There it is. So it's attracted by lights, and I don't think I can even turn the lights out on this one. In the prawn suit. So hopefully if I just try and keep low, I can avoid them. Obviously that's not going to be an option here. Oh, it's good. It's like they even designed it for you to be able to get out of here in this. definitely don't need any of this, but you know, might as well pick it up. I've got a backpack that's pretty much empty at the moment. I just assumed there was going to be heaps more of those resources down there. Oh, I guess they didn't want to make it easy on you. So all the different outcrops of rock, like that's a limestone, produce different sorts of resources for you. Keep hearing that spider. Okay, so we're out here to the left somewhere. That was just one of those fish. Okay, good. I kind of remember coming in past these trees. Not sure that that guy's going to be able to hurt me or not. Definitely cut in the sub, so it'd be stupid if he could in this. We'll find out momentarily. Nope. The answer is no. Okay, so this is going to be a very difficult maneuver getting this back into... Yeah, this is definitely where I came. Because the prawn, as you can see, only has very... That was a teleporting guy, that sound. The prawn suit only has a very limited jump range. Okay, so there's that teleporting guy. It's almost directly above us. Oh, there's a bridge there. Is that a bridge? Yeah, it is. Alright. This is definitely not where I want to be. So he's just pulled me out of my prawn suit. And I can't see it. Whoa! Oh, there it is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So this is not going to be a good fight, because I cannot kill him. Okay, where is the ship? It's further this way. They definitely expect you to come down here with this, so I'm going to try and just swim straight up there. I kind of want to be higher up. You can see that bridge there. See how it's moving in the background? Oh, there's also a zappy. This is bad. This is not where I want to be. Okay, let's just try and get out of here. Okay, so we're out of the prawn suit and swimming up. No, it's not a bridge. Oh, we're a long way from the Nautilus. Okay. I think I must have come out the wrong door. I'm just going to get back in the suit and keep walking along down here. Because eventually I think the paths meet up. I'm not sure of that, but... No, this is another entrance to another cavern. Maybe there was another way I could walk down here. You see that creature fly? Whoa. This guy wants some. I think I've come out the wrong entrance here. This all looks very familiar. Except there weren't these teleporting guys here. Or that. Nope. Something is definitely wrong here.
Seek fluid intake.
It's my last
Vital
one.
signs stabilizing.
So we're going to try and keep to the left here. I was going to say, is there any more left than what I just came? Don't think so. Okay. So I think at this point I have two options. I'm going to take the one where I swim up to the Nautilus and revitalize my health, and then I swim back down. Because kind of okay for everything, like this is going to survive, so let's do that. Can't see a thing. There's a rock I'm running into, yep. So I obviously did come out the wrong entranceway. Hopefully there's no beasties out here.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
That one's still growing. Okay, so where's our prawn suit? So let's try just coming sort of straight down, as far as I can tell is straight down. And see what route I'm going to have to take with the prawn suit. So straight down is here. Okay, and the prawn suit is not showing up. Hang on, let's just turn off those others. Just have the Cyclops and the prawn suit on. So the Cyclops is up there. so it's down and around this side. So I just need to come up here towards that thing and around to the left. Cool, cool. I don't think I can come up here. Yeah, I definitely cannot come up here. That's right, I remember jumping off. It was too far down. Let's give it a quick repair. Maybe if I do a combination of jumping and rappelling. Guess I could try and drive the Cyclops down here. But, like, all these trees are going to get in the way. I'm just going to try and get as close as I can to it. Okay, so then this just drops off into that other room, so this is as close as I can get. How high up can I jump? Wonder if I can land like here. I can? Okay. Oof, made it. Okay. Gonna fall all the way back down. That is okay. Okay, so we know we can almost make it to the top up there. Maybe there's a slightly higher place we can jump from. Okay. See if I can recharge my shield, my jump while I'm here. Then just launches over the edge. Sick! Okay, the Nautilus is down this way. Yeah, the Cyclops was the only one that I renamed. This is definitely familiar. The fuck is my suit? Back down there with those guys. I only just managed to heal through that. Okay, let's try and swing down here, get back into it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
probably a much better and much easier way to do this. I just don't know what it is. Okay, let's try and bring the Nautilus down here so I can actually get the prawn suit into the position I need to. Okay, wish me luck. This is good. It feels like it's pretty much straight up at this point. Switch back to the cameras. So let's see if we're coming down. Okay, so the prawn suit's not far from us here. We just need to head to this mushroom patch. So hopefully bringing this down will also light up the area so I can sort of see where I'm going as well a little bit better. Alright, hopefully I don't get attacked. I should be able to come up this path here just to the left. Yeah, easy. Sub is right here. Woo! Boy, am I happy to see you. Now I'm going to jump into the bay. Which is easier said than done.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Boom!
Systems online.
Alright, time to get home. That was fucking terrifying. Oh my god. I thought I had died and had lost my suit down there for sure. Okay. So, hope this was a good introduction to Subnautica for you. Yeah, it sort of doesn't give you much to go on to start off with, but like you quickly learn that through the survival stuff, and just through exploration, it gives you different story points and things like that that lead you to different areas. So, yeah, really, really, really well crafted game. Huge fan, and I've probably got days and days left to go. Oh, that's right. I've turned. I'm turning around looking for all of my markers, and I've turned them all off. This is where we are headed. Oh, look at that, right there. Now it's daylight. Hopefully, we can see some of the. Yep, and there's the Chasm of Doom. Now, this is the first time that I have piloted the sub that it hasn't ended up on fire and almost sinking to the bottom of the ocean, so I'm happy with that outcome. There's a, it's called a reef back, I think. Yeah, very cool. I really like them, and the design and everything about the, yeah, just beautiful. Oh, here's another one coming up here. Let's make sure we don't crash into it. Well avoided. And here is my base. And that will do. Alrighty, well, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. That darkness at the start was definitely full on and a bit annoying. I thought I had, set it out pretty easy so I could find my way there. Sorry about that. Alright, thank you.